Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to bring you a Feng Shui activation that can relieve some challenges in your life, that can sort of negate petty people or just make sure that you that you have a shield around yourself that shields you from petty people and just generally adversity and challenging situations. And as we head into like literally the last 2, 3 months of this wood dragon year, a lot of us are struggling. Things just seem to become much, much harder. And wherever we go, whatever we do, there seem to be one challenge after the other. So this can help relieve some of this. All right. Now, the date and time that you need to mark in your calendars is the 15th of November. And there are actually two times at which you can do this feng shui activation. Either you choose 5:39 a.m., so this is super early in the morning, or you choose 11:19 a.m. Choose one of them, not both. Yeah, do not choose both. One of them, 5:39 a.m. or 11:19 a.m. Now, the later one in the day works slightly better, is a little bit more powerful. So 11:19 is a little bit more powerful, but not everyone is at home at that time. So then you can go with 5:39 and it's still absolutely fine and effective. And as always, of course, choose or use your local time. Yeah, there's no need to convert this into any other time zone. This is your local time wherever you live. 15th November at either 5:39 a.m. or 11:19 a.m. Now, what we need to do is a water activation. And then optional, you can also do a meditation. The meditation should, well, not should, but it usually, we say 15 to 20 minutes. Whereas with the water activation, you need to leave it in place for a minimum of 2 hours, maximum until the end of the day. So you will have to remove it at the very latest 11:59 p.m. on the 15th of November. Yeah, so water activation is mandatory. Minimum 2 hours, maximum till the end of the day. If you want to add a meditation, that is also fine, but that's entirely optional. It's up to you. And there we usually say about 15 minutes. All right. Now, you need to activate the East 1 sector of your home. So that's the Jia Wood sector for those who are familiar with Feng Shui. If you are not familiar with Feng Shui, then all you need to do is you just stand in the center of your home, take out a compass, you have that on your mobile phone, and check where you have the area or the degree range of 67.5 to 82.5 degrees. And that will be a pie slice like what you see here on the screen. Now, usually we use the widest area of that pie slice to implement the water feature. Don't go too close to the center because there the energies are a little bit mixed. So go to the widest area. And don't worry if this is a bathroom or a kitchen or a pantry or whatever. It really doesn't matter. It will work just as well as if it was a bedroom or a living room. Yeah. So the usage of the area or the usage of the room where you find this East 1 sector in is completely irrelevant. Yeah. Just make sure that you identify the right degree angle there. And then what we need is an aggressive water activation. So basically take a big bucket. I personally use 60 liters. But I would say anything between 40 and 60 liters is good. No less than 40 liters. Yeah. Feng Shui activations with less than that amount of water simply don't work. And I know we all have seen these lovely table fountains that you can buy everywhere for very expensive, for a lot of money. And apparently they're like Feng Shui water features, but they're not. You need to have a significant amount of water for a water feature to actually activate and trigger an energy. So you take the biggest water container you have, ideally 40 liters or more. You can get a big bucket like what you see here on the screen. The material doesn't matter, the color doesn't matter. Just make sure it's open at the top. It has to be open at the top. And there has to be aggressive water. So aggressive water meaning like there's like a fountain effect. And you can easily achieve that by getting a water pump in an aquarium store and then attach like a PVC pipe to it that sticks out and the water bubbles up. It's a very, very cheap solution, very easy to implement. So get that going and then just switch the water pump on at either 5:39 a.m. or 11:19 a.m. And just leave it there then for minimum 2 hours, maximum until the end of the day. Now, if you want to add a meditation where you just do a meditation on protecting yourself from negative situations, challenges, petty people, and sort of, visualize a protective layer around yourself. If you would like to add that, then what you do is first you implement the water feature, then you go into the center of your home or the center of your living room, whichever is more convenient. And you face towards either the balcony door or a big window, like where natural sunlight comes in. The direction itself is not all that important. Yeah, just either the middle of your home. And if from the middle of your home you don't have any access, any visual access to a balcony or a big window, then just choose a living room because we all have windows in our living rooms. Just then sit in the center of your living room, facing towards the balcony, a window, and then just go into a meditation or do some sort of ritual or journaling that helps you shield yourself against whatever challenges you're facing or whatever challenges may come your way. Now, how you do this meditation is entirely up to you. You can make up your own ritual. You can just sit there and imagine and visualize that you're fully protected, that you sit in a crystal ball and nothing comes through other than positivity and good vibes. You can also just journal, or you can just sit there and ground yourself and ask the universe for protection. Whichever way you want to do it is entirely up to you. And this is optional. Whereas the water activation, that is mandatory. All right. So this is what we can do to relieve some of the challenges and make sure that we're not constantly running against the wall when we're trying to do something for the last few months of this year. Okay, guys, I hope this helps. Let me know how it goes in the comments. And if you do have any questions, of course, you can always contact me. My email address is in the description to the video. And in the meantime, please do subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this community and give this video a big like. Thank you. See you guys soon.